So we're going to expand those brackets, power of 7. So we're going to use binomial expansion. We don't want to have to multiply all those brackets out together. You are given the formula for binomial expansion in the formula book, so I've just pasted it in there. So for us, A is 2, B is px, and n is 7. Okay, so it's a to the power of n plus n choose 1 times a to the power of n minus 1 times b. And I always use brackets when either there's a negative or there's a coefficient of x. Then it's n choose 2. The power of 2 will reduce by 1, and the power of b will increase by 1, and the powers should always add up to 7. It wants me to go the first 4 terms, so that's 1, 2, 3, so I need the next one. So that's going to be 7 choose 3, the power of 2 will reduce, and the power of px will increase, and again, they should add up to 7. I will need to simplify that to get full marks, and I will need to remove those brackets. Okay, so 2 to the power of 7, 128. 7 choose 1 is going to be 7, but you can just put that straight into your calculator. So 7 choose 1 times 2 to the power of 6, and then just times px. So that will just be 448 px. Right, so then here, again, straight into the calculator, 7 choose 2 times 2 to the power of 5 works out as 672. And then I do need to fully simplify everything. So if I lose those brackets, the p is also going to get squared as well as being the x squared. Okay, and then final one, so 7 choose 3 times 2 to the power of 4 would give me 560. And then again, if I lose those brackets, I must remember that that's going to be p cubed x cubed. Okay, and then for b, this is quite a common structure to a question, they've then given me the coefficient of x cubed, which is going to allow me to find the value of p. So be really careful. When they say the coefficient, they just mean what x cubed is multiplied by, and that has to be clearly used in my solution. So the coefficient of x cubed is 560p cubed, and they're telling me that that has a value of minus 70. So I'm going to divide through by the 560, so minus 70 over 560 gives me minus an eighth, and then p is going to be the cube root of minus an eighth, which is minus a half. Okay, and then I can just about fit this on, I think. So find the numerical values for the coefficients of x and x squared. Well, that's really just a bonus mark. Now we've got the value of p. The coefficient of x is just going to be 448 multiplied by minus a half, so minus 224, and make sure you just write minus 224, not minus 224x. It's just asked me for the coefficient. And the coefficient of x squared is going to be 672 times p squared. So careful with brackets, otherwise you might make a slip with that minus, and that's going to be 168. And again, I want to write that. I don't want to write 168x squared. They've just asked for the coefficient, so just 168.